Hi everybody, welcome back to D Diets. I have depressing news. This is only water, but I'm thirsty. Delicious. Anyway, I got on the scale today. I did. I know it's been a long time since the weigh-in. Well, the last time we weighed in, I was 192. Today it was 199. Yes, I was. I have now gained 7 pounds. Over the course of, I think, from May till September. I think we're at the end of September or the beginning of October, whenever this video is going to go out. But I am 199. Yeah, it happens. I never said I was going to be perfect because perfect just doesn't exist. It just does not exist. And since I have been dieting my entire life with spurts of being thin, because I've always said that, you know, it's very easy to lose 100 pounds. Really simple. I have to be honest with you. It's keeping it off. It's not taking it off. Taking it off is easy. Putting it back on is easier. And trying to keep it off is really harder. Not that I discourage, because I don't discourage. I think everybody should do it for their health. And that's really all that matters. And I got into, you know, trying to reduce because of my health. My top weight, if you don't remember my top weight, I was 320 pounds. That was my top weight before I started my YouTube channel. And it was when I was much younger, but I was in my 30s at the time and I literally couldn't breathe. And when I walked, it was awful. I was a size 28 bridesmaid dress for my sister's wedding. Oh, and it was so tight. And I just have been fat my entire life, with spurts of being thin. But it's a battle. I hope that one day I win. You know, you go to the doctors, they tell you should lose weight. You're like, yeah, I'll do that. You know, something else will take me. I'll get hit by a bus. I'll lose all the weight, and then all of a sudden, boom, somebody will hit me with a bus somewhere out of nowhere. But I wasn't happy. But I'll be honest with you, I thought I would feel like so depressed, and I really wasn't. I just sat back and I went, oh, well, you gained 7 pounds. You would have gained much more had you not been watching what you were eating. And I realized I was eating probably more than I should have, making portions a little bit bigger than I should have. So I gained 7 pounds over basically a 4-month period, which doesn't seem like a lot because it's only 1.5 pounds a month. But it will add up. It adds up quickly. Let's be real. It really does. So it's just been what it is. I mean, I can't say anything different. I said I was going to be straightforward with everybody, and I am being as straightforward as I could possibly be. Has anybody seen... I'm going to get right off the subject because you know what? Yes, I'm fat. Yes, I will lose the weight. It's going to come off. Eventually, it's going to come off. I never look in the mirror and go, oh my God, what is that looking back at me? I didn't even do that at 320 pounds. And I sure as hell not going to do it at 199 pounds. And I didn't do it at 160. And I didn't do it at 145. I always loved myself for who I was. Always. And size should never define anybody. And if it does, don't watch this channel. Because if it defines who you are, is your weight, then you haven't had enough life experiences yet. And that's the truth. But anyway, I'm floating around on YouTube. I love YouTube. I really do. And has anybody seen these mukbang videos? It's like people are eating these enormous, and I mean enormous, food amounts. Have you seen this yet? Oh my God. It's unbelievable. I have watched these 3 girls, okay? I would say one was in her late 20s. I'm not going to mention their names or their channels because, you know, that would be like I was making fun of them, but I'm not making fun of them. But you can find it if you want to. They're out there. Anyway, one girl I think was 47. Another girl was like maybe in her early 30s, and another girl was probably in her early 20s. But these girls are big, but one girl has a lot of self-esteem, which I really, really appreciated that. She was who she was. She was eating this food. She didn't care. And I like that about her. So I thought the other two to me were just like pulling your leg, that, you know, were probably 500 pounds, maybe 600 pounds, and we're trying to lose weight because you're not eating like that in front of a camera. Now, let me just give you an example of what I watched. I watched a girl eat a whole pizza along with a thing of ziti, along with a big thing of garlic bread, and she had like a 2-liter bottle of soda. I think that's the one, a 2-liter bottle of soda sitting by her side. And I mean, seriously, it was enough for 4 people, 5 people, and she was doing it in one shot. Buckets of chicken, fast food places, like tons of stuff. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like, you have to look these up on YouTube because you're not going to believe it. I didn't believe it. I never seen anything like this in my life. It was just a mega amounts of food. And I said, and you're beating yourself up. And you're beating yourself up, Denise. I could not believe it. I honestly could not believe it. I felt sorry for these women. I really did. Not because they were fat. Because you know what? We all come in all different shapes and sizes in this world. So it wasn't because they were fat. It was because I knew, because I was 320 pounds. So I just go to myself, and still a big girl. I know something's not right here. Something is not right here. Because then we'd all be thin. We'd all be thin. But something's not right in the old brain. So who am I to judge? I don't know what these young women have gone through. You know, they're young to me because I'll be 61 in February. And they're still, you know, especially the 20-year-old. I mean, she's like a babe in the woods. And she's so heavy. And I hope she takes off the weight that she says she wants to take off. I really, really, really true hope she does, because she's so young. But when you see them and they're eating these enormous, and I mean enormous portions, it's scary. It is scary. And I happened to see it today. That's why I had to turn this on, because when I was watching these girls, these ladies, I went, holy shit, you haven't even gotten on the scale in God knows how long. You better go check. So I got up and I ran up, and here I have the tea on my desk, and I run into the bathroom, and I get on the scale, and I go, oh, 199. That's not fun. That's not fun. I'm telling you right now. But I have nobody to blame but myself. You know, seriously, I don't have anybody to blame but myself. I didn't feel a difference in this 7-pound weight gain because my clothes were still fitting. Nothing felt tight. You know, everything feels fine because I am doing some other little exercising, and I'm still, you know, you see me. I'm all over the place. I'm all over the yard. I do whatever I want. I got up at 3 o'clock this morning. Took a shower, did the hair, did the makeup, cleaned my house. See buddy over here behind me. Cleaned my house, went to the store, went grocery shopping, you know, and it's only, I think, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I feel like I put a full day in already. So I figured, let me sit down, put the camera on, and just tell people where I'm at. So am I happy that I gained 7 pounds? No. Will I promise to take off the 7 pounds? No. Because I don't know. I can't promise anybody anything. I can't promise that to me. Oh, Denise, and you know, in the next week you might take off that 7 pounds. I may not. You don't know. I don't know. I will watch. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I was having fun this whole entire summer. You guys seen some of the videos. I was having a good time. I was eating big pretzels, and I was, it's the truth. And oh my goodness, at that Bloomsburg Fair, that cinnamon bun, I even had that. It had to be, the cinnamon bun alone had to be like 700 calories. And you know, if it's a carbohydrate, I'm sorry, but it's not going to last in your system. It's not like eating vegetables and protein, that kind of thing. But I'm not sitting here telling people what to eat, because I've done every single diet there is. I've done them all. There's not one you can name me that I haven't done. Done them all. You will lose weight on them. Yes, you will. It's maintaining it. It's not, believe me when I say this. I've been smaller than this. It's maintaining it. The bitch and the rub is to maintain it. People, and I said it, I'll never gain that weight back ever again. You do. And no one is that strong. I'm sorry. I just don't know anybody's that strong. And when you're morbidly obese, and I'm talking about when I say morbidly obese, I mean over the 300-pound mark. And if you ever hit that over the 300-pound mark, then you understand when I say morbidly. I'm not saying like the girl that's 5'5" and she weighs 160 pounds, the goal weight I want to get to, and they would consider that still fat in today's society. I'm not talking about that person. Although I know they're struggling if they want to lose weight if they're 160 pounds. But I'm not killing myself anymore. I'm just not doing it because, you put yourself in a headspace sometimes, and that headspace gets you in a lot of trouble. Because then you start doubting yourself, and you're like, oh, what the hell? I had that today. I might as well. I'll eat the other thing. That's what happens. And as much as I tell myself, oh, you should have those lean meats, vegetables, and healthy fats. Yeah, I could do that for a couple of weeks. And guess what? After that, I'm like, well, you know what? I think I want to have a little of this or a little of that because we're normal. It's natural to want to have those things. It's the one thing in the world that we're surrounded by, and that's food. Now, I will tell you I don't eat fast food. The last time I had something was with Angie when we did the Impossible Burger, but I tasted it, and I haven't been back since. I don't do fast food at all. I haven't done fast food probably in 25 years. I'm really being honest with you. I don't like it. As far as sugar is concerned, I'm not a candy eater at all. I've had chocolate in my house. It turns white. It literally turns white because nobody's eating it. So I usually get it for the holidays because I know people will have a piece of chocolate. It's the only time I buy it. I never buy it any other time. What is the point? Because no one is going to eat it here. Sugar is not my downfall. Carbohydrates are. I've said it over and over and over again. I could eat a bagel for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and have them as snacks in the middle of the afternoon. I am a carbaholic. There should be there's an AA. There should be like Carbs Anonymous. Because really, honestly, that's the only thing that I could keep myself going. And it's not fun. It's not. But I am a carbaholic. I'm the first one to admit it. I love carbs. And bread is really my downfall. Excuse me. Burping. Bread is really my downfall. Any kind of bread. Italian, bagels, white bread, potato bread, any kind of bread. I am so serious when I say this because I have done this to myself so many times when I will be in a grocery store, not lately, and I'll be honest with you, it hasn't been lately, but years ago, I would go into a grocery store and get like raisin bread, cinnamon bread, and within a day, I'd polish off the whole entire loaf with nothing on it. Nothing on it. I know, it's scary, isn't it? Excuse me. Dry throat. But those are the things I could do. Oh, bagels? Salted bagel. No butter on it. Tastes like a big pretzel. Yeah, I'm not even kidding when I say it. I get in trouble with those snackies. The crackers. Pretzels, bread. Bread is a biggie for me. I'm not even kidding. So I understand like carbohydrates are not good for me. They really aren't. I'm the type of girl that I really will turn down a piece of cake over the bread. I love bread pudding. I love sausage bread, lard bread, you name it, stuff it. Stromboli, anything that's got a doughy substance to it, I'm in. So it does make life not easy when that's something you crave all the time. And I can guarantee you I gained those 7 pounds back from overdoing it in carbs. There's no doubt in my mind. Absolutely no doubt in my mind. I sure as hell didn't gain 7 pounds by eating fruit or eating vegetables. And if anybody tells you that's a big-ass lie, I'm going to be honest with you. I have never met a woman or a man in my life who have sat down and ate fruit and vegetables and they were morbidly obese. Hell no. They were doing some other damage. Because when you live that body and you know that body, you were doing something else. You know, nobody gets fat, really, by eating lean meats, healthy fats, and vegetables and fruits. No, I don't know anyone. But if you're eating the junk food and you're eating the candy and you're eating a lot of carbohydrates, the crackers, the chips, you know what I'm saying. that can get you in trouble. But I wanted to be upfront with everybody to say I did do a weigh-in. Am I disappointed? A little bit. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say, oh my God, I nearly fainted in the bathroom. I can't believe I gained 7 pounds. Oh my goodness, what am I going to do? In a way, I was glad that I got on the scale. In a way, I was glad watching those women eat like that because I wasn't even thinking. I have not thought about going on the scale at all because nothing was changing. Like my clothes didn't feel tight. Nothing felt tight on me. So I went, okay, you gained 7 pounds. Know it, live it, learn it. What do they say? Love it, live it, learn it. Just, get back on track. And that's all I could say is get back on track. And I am. And I will. So, until I see you all the next time, my friends, make sure to be kind to one another. The heart, that's all that matters. I'll talk to you all soon. Do not beat yourself up by gaining a few pounds. It's not worth it. Bye-bye, everybody.